Hello guys, welcome to East Coast Show, and this is East Coast Prince, guys. So today we'll be talking about Kemi Badenoch. Not just Kemi Badenoch, but the whole immigration system and the new rules and the new policies put in the UK immigration system. So to introduce this, we know that Nigerians and a lot of people from the West African, the Asian side of country, in fact, a lot of people that are in developing countries are migrating to places in Europe, places in UK, America, Canada, and many other places in Europe that seems to have a better opportunity or better opportunities for immigrants. And this is as migrants are trying to migrate and people are trying to jackpot and leave their country for a better life, seeking better opportunities and a better life for them and their future. This country seems these countries are putting policies that are kind of like restricting the immigrants and just adding more restriction policies for immigrants to move. We've seen cases of Trump putting a lot of policies for illegal immigrants, and we see Canada and the UK readjusting and recreating new policies that either favor or restrict new immigrants from moving to the country. And the particular one that is trending right now is Kemi Badenoch. Kemi Badenoch, by the way, she's a British citizen from the Conservative Party, but she also has Nigerian roots. But this is someone that is almost right now like a spokesman for the Conservative Party and is the one in the front lines championing a lot of immigration policies for the UK. And the new policies they've brought out are kind of like very questionable for immigrants. But let's just listen to what she has to say on this clip. Let's watch.
We need to change the way our immigration system works. So I'm announcing that the Conservative Party is going to do the following things differently. 1. If you want to stay in our country permanently and apply for indefinite leave to remain, the time you have to live here before you apply will increase from 5 years to 10 years.
I imagine. So first of all, you're now on like will I say a slavery time where you have to spend 10 years in the UK before you can apply for permanent residence in the UK. 10 years, no longer 5 years. Like they had to double it. They couldn't add an extra 2 years to it or add an extra year. Kemi Badenoch is championing this. So let's listen to what she has to say though.
To live here before you apply will increase from 5 years to 10 years. 2. You will have to be a net contributor with a high enough salary, especially if you want to bring family.
Let's read this. Only net contributors can apply and criminals are banned. So you have to be a net contributor to their economic sector. Literally, you have to be a high profile businessman, or you have to be working a job that your value is of great significance for you to apply for permanent residence. Like PR is not even going to be looked at if you're a criminal or you have a past record. Down, you're out, you're banned. But if you're just kind of like the average immigrant that is hustling and your work is not as tangible enough for them to see you as a net contributor, you are not even going to qualify if you like stay there for 10 years or 10 years plus. So this is just a sad thing, really. Let's go.
From 5 years to 10 years. 2. You will have to be a net contributor with a high enough salary, especially if you want to bring family members with you. And if you've got a criminal record, you're banned. 3. If you've claimed benefits or need social housing, you can't even apply.
If you claim benefits or need social housing, you can't even apply. Like the way she said it. Don't even think of applying.
4. We will increase the time before you can apply for a British passport from 12 months to 5 years, meaning it will take
from 12 months to 5 years. Look at the gap. Like, you didn't even double it. You didn't even say from 12 months to 24 months. From 12 months to 5 years, for you to apply, you cannot apply for a British passport from 12 months to 5 years. That's like That's 4 times the length. 4 times the length it was before. Is it 4 times or 5 times the length it was before you can apply for British passports? Like, the UK immigration system is getting too difficult, and whether they like it or not, one way or the other, it will bite them back, because immigrants make up a huge percent of their economic structure. Like, the immigrants are doing a lot to help their economic status of the UK. But let's continue though.
A minimum of 15 years to start an application. 5. If you enter this country illegally or outstay your visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport.
So I don't want to bring this name here, but thank God for Toby Adeboyega, Pastor Toby Adeboyega, that it's whatever he did it in the past, because these new laws will not be favorable to him at all.
Visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport. These changes, on top of a strict numerical cap on numbers, will constitute the most robust changes ever made to our immigration system. Lower numbers, secure borders, and an immigration system that finally works for the British people. This is another step in our plan to control our immigration system. If you agree, join us and let's get it done.
Well, I don't agree, but who am I? I'm not the one they are talking to. But anyway, this is just a sad story for the immigrants and people that are planning relocation to the UK. As UK is tightening up its policies, Donald Trump is also tightening up the immigration policies in the US. We all know that, yes, illegal immigrants are kind of like chaotic, or sometimes they cause a lot of chaos and they bring a lot of mishap to a certain country or community. And it's important that whatever migration policies that are being made, or whatever migration plans are being made by the immigrants, you need to go through the legal way. But going through the legal way and being in a place where you are not welcomed, and it's almost as if you are put on a slave ship, giving you very difficult criteria for you to reach before you can say that, okay, for some reason you are now welcomed by the society. It's very, very bad. Like, the whole thing Kemi Badenoch is announcing, I feel like it's just outrageous. It's just too much as policies for the immigrants that are coming into these places. So it's really a sad one to think about it. It's really a sad one, but who am I to talk about it? Who am I really? It's just something that we can complain about. And, well, tell me what you think about this whole thing. New immigration policies by all these countries, especially the UK. The UK seems to be tightening up its immigration system, and not just tightening up, like the adjustments they are doing are not even favoring the immigrants that are already there. It's making it hard for even the people that are there. At least the US policies are not favorable to the illegal immigrants, but the immigrants that are there, they still find a way to go about it. But this UK one seems to be just too much. But tell me what you think about it, though. Tell me your take on the whole situation and this whole announcement. Are you still planning your jackpot? And if you are planning your jackpot, where are you jackpotting to? With that being said, guys, this is the end of my reaction. Tell me what you think. I'll go by the name East Coast Prince. This is the East Coast Show, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.